Welcome to Killarney's Provincial Park, a breathtaking wilderness paradise nestled in the heart of the Canadian Shield. Known for its stunning granite cliffs, clear blue lakes, and diverse ecosystems, Killarney, Ontario is truly a nature's lover's dream. As I prepare for my journey, I want to discuss bear safety in Killarney. This beautiful park is home to black bears, so taking precaution is vital. While the risk of bear attacks is low, it's wise to remain cautious. For this adventure, I rented a canoe from Killarney Outfitters, which is only a 6-minute drive from the Provincial Park. I chose the Swift Cruiser, measuring 14 feet and 8 inches, perfect for solo paddling. They even drop off the canoe for you at the George Lake access point. You can also rent from the park if you prefer, but the Outfitters offers a variety of options to choose from. Now let's get this adventure underway. Hey guys, so we're here in George Lake in Killarney Provincial Park. I'm about to set out. I'm packing everything up now. It's the beginning of October, so pretty quiet out here. A little bit of a breeze, but should be pretty chill throughout the lake with all the beautiful colors in October, so perfect time to canoe. The first leg of the journey takes us to Freeland Lake, which should take about an hour of paddling. After about an hour of paddling, it's time for our first portage, which is a quick walk of about 40 meters, roughly 5-minute trek. This portage offers a chance to stretch your legs and take in the surroundings. And don't forget to look out for the small waterfall on your right during this short hike. It's a hidden gem that adds to your journey. Alright, so I was coming up onto my first portage here on George Lake, which is about a 50-meter hike. But once I got to the platform, I ended up dropping my little tripod here for my GoPro. So I was trying to use a stick to get it, but that failed. So I had to rip off my clothes in the cold and jump into this freezing cold water naked to grab my tripod. But once I got out, I thought the people that were here before were on the other end, but I saw the guy peeking through the trees capturing the waterfall. But I was definitely in his direction of view, so he definitely saw something and captured something, and that's probably going to be online. He's going to make lots of money, and I'm not making any royalty on that, but at least I got my tripod back, so we're good. Let's go. Once we reach Freeland Lake, we'll prepare for our next hour of paddling and the portage to Killarney Lake. When you reach the portage, it's a bit longer at 430 meters and should take about 15 minutes of hiking. Once again, keep an eye out for the even more epic waterfall on your right. It's a stunning sight that truly captures the beauty of Killarney. Alright, so I just got to my campsite in Killarney Lake, and my god, the views from my campsite is so beautiful. It's just this beautiful mountain ridge just out in the distance. I'm loving it, and I'm just here by myself, so pretty far out, and take a second and hear what's around me. Just silence, just nature, birds, sunlight. This is life. By 2 p.m. I arrived at my campsite on Killarney Lake, designated as number 13. It has a stunning view and even an elegant washroom in the woods. Excuse me while I take care of some business. I then looked around to find a solid flat area to set up my tent. After everything was set up, I couldn't resist heading over to the hiking trail known as the Crack. This iconic hike is about a 2-hour round trip and leads to a stunning panoramic view of Killarney's unique landscape. After the hike, I realized I hadn't eaten anything for the whole trip, so I was excited to make a delicious sandwich and enjoy it by the lake while watching the sunset. It was such a beautiful sight, and I couldn't help but question myself, if this ain't life, then I don't know what is. One challenge my campsite presented was the lack of a food storage area. I had to create my own system to hide my food from the bears. So what I'm doing right now is tying my rope to this rock so I can swing it up to this branch all the way in this tree so I can wheel up my food for the night, just in case there's any bears around. I don't want them sniffing around my campsite. I was supposed to have a system at my campsite for this, but it looks like it was broken, so I'm just making my own. So let's see if it'll work. Nice. Once everything was in place and I was settled in, I made a campfire, enjoyed a nice alcoholic beverage, and took in the rest of my downtime. In the morning, I took the rest of the day to relax, explore, and find a good place to cold plunge into the lake. It was freezing cold, but absolutely worth it. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible solo canoe trip in Killarney Provincial Park. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own outdoor experience in the comments below. Also, don't forget to download your free itinerary and map in the description below for your own adventure. Until next time, happy paddling.